Do you go to market?
Yes, I go to market.
So when do you go to market?
I go to market in the evening.
Okay, in the evening. With whom do you go to market?
I go to market whenever I'm free. I go market alone, and if I free my husband, so I go market with my husband.
So how do you go to market?
I go to
Or
market with bike.
by
By
bike?
bike.
How far is the market from your place?
Market is far, maybe 1 to 2 kilometers.
How much time do you spend in the market? You know, you get
If I
bored giving reply. You get bored giving reply. So I'm not going to ask so many questions, but yeah, this is way. If person has a skill to ask question, it's mean that person seems to be very fluent in English. Because if you know how to ask question, so people gonna mad at you. They just think that yeah, your English is really very great, because you can make anyone feel bored asking so
yeah
many questions again and again. You can get so many information about the person. So we have to learn this like skill, because people can speak on any topic. People reply. If suppose I said, okay, what is your qualification, you just tell that my qualification this and that. So yeah, giving reply, it's not a big deal. But if I talk about asking question, so I must say that everyone should work on asking question. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
So what are you doing these days?
This day I was busy because my grandmother had expired, so I was busy.
How sad, how sad. So where are you from? You just tell me.
I'm from MP. Currently, I'm living in Hyderabad, and I have reached in Hyderabad now.
Are you living in rented house or like on your
Yeah,
own
yeah.
house?
This time rented house.
I don't know why there are so many like new married women. They are living in rented house. Why they don't want to live uh, like why do
Why? Why? Because why? Because my husband is working there. That's why I'm living here.
everyone has same excuse that my husband does this type of work, that's why I'm living here. So I don't know why they have they make any excuses to live uh, with their
No,
family
no,
or what.
no excuses. I am from MP. There is no job. So that's why my husband is working and my husband is engineer here. So that's why I'm living.
Okay, so do you like living alone and without your family? Do you like
No, no,
nuclear
no,
family?
no, no. I don't. No, I don't like live alone.
Because it's really really difficult to live, all the things are handled by you.
Yeah,
You are supposed to do all the things.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like because all time I live alone. And whenever I used to go in my home, that time I was very happy because there are too much family in my home.
so whenever you go to your native place, so you get freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how long have you been living here?
My husband is living here 4 months. No, no, no. 4, 5 years ago, but I have reached only 3 years ago.
You have been living here for 4 months. So how
No,
often do
no,
you
no,
go?
no. My husband have been living here 4 to 5 years, but I am living here only 3 years. From
Okay,
3 years.
great, great, great. So how often do you go to your village, like your hometown?
Okay. So
Like
fair. I don't.
any
What happened? What ask?
how often do you go to your native place? Like, do you go to on occasion, festival? How when do you go to your village
Festival.
on festival?
Festival Diwali. Diwali time, Holi time, and whenever I have to attend any marriage, any party, so that's why I go in my home.
Okay, that's great. So, how far is your native from your place where you are living? How far is it?
Maybe 50, 100 kilometer, 50,
50.
100 kilo, 1500 kilometer.
Okay, 1500. My God, it's so far. Okay.
Yeah,
How do you go to your village? By train, by bus, or by plane?
by train.
By
I go
train.
by train.
How many days do you take to reach over there?
I maybe 21 to 23 hours by
20,
train.
22 hours.
Yeah, 20 to 23 hours. If I get late train, so 24 hours.
Okay, great. So
If I go
whenever
any bus, if I go any bus, so I lost time maybe 12 to 15 hours only because bus distance is very low. Sorry, small.
yeah. So do you like traveling by bus or by train?
I like by train, but this time I go here and there, so I don't like traveling and by bus, by train because I
Okay.
have bored
So how long have you been married?
3 year ago.
You have been married for 3 years. 3 years.
3 year, 3 year, 3 years ago.
Okay, great. So what is your qualification, ma'am?
I have completed BSc Computer Science.
Okay, you have great knowledge. So haven't you tried to find any job or you are doing?
No, no, no. I'm not doing, but this time I'm learning English and I have to do any course after BSc, but my English is not good. That's why I'm not able to do any job this time.
No, you just think that my English is not good. But no, it's see, I'm speaking
Af-
English. I can understand you, and you are speaking. I if you are able to understand me, and I'm able to understand you, so it's okay. You know English, so you just are
Okay,
it
okay,
is
you
good.
are right, but I am okay, you are right, but I am from Hindi medium and currently I am living in Hyderabad. So if I have to do anything, if I have to do any job, so here English is very necessary. If I talk each other person. So that's why first preference is learning English, then I do any course after that job.
Yeah, but English will come to you and when you start speaking more and more because people think that okay first let me learn all the grammar then I will speak, so it will never ever happen with you that okay after learning grammar so you start speaking. Nothing will happen like this. So no matter you how much knowledge you have but you start speaking, people here those uneducated people, they don't know anything, however they just say they are able to say that okay thank you, hello, hi, how are you, I'm great. Why they are able to say this? Because they listen and they speak. They don't know about the grammar, what is the rule of this making this type of structure. So it's happened. So everything will come to you
Yeah.
when you start doing something. So yeah, it's great. So so have you faced any interview related to your course?
No, 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 no.
So have you joined any institute
The-
and how are you learning English? Doing what?
Okay. Yeah. I'm not able to speak English when I am not able to speak English, when I am not able to understand this language. So one day when I reached in Hyderabad, so one day I asked my husband I have to do any job here. But he replied quickly, if you want to do any job here, so first of all, English is very necessary. So one day I decided I have to learn English. So then I joined one institute, one coaching, online classes, and then I'm able to learn. I'm able to speak English.
So have you joined any online class?
Yeah, I have joined online class
Are you taking
three
classes
months
right?
ago.
3 months ago
Yeah,
you
yeah, I have. Yeah, I have taken class 2 months.
online.
Yeah. If I'm not to take any class, so maybe I'm not able to speak English
So
because there
you
is no environment.
you took 3 months for 3 months class, and so from whom did you take class, like who was your teacher?
My teacher is, about mass study app. I learn by mass study app.
I haven't heard about this app. Okay, great.
Okay.
So what did you learn from there? You just learn grammar's rule, or you just try to speak over there?
Grammar and speak both. First of
Grammar
all,
and
when I'm not, all student was zero. All student know how to use trends, how to use modals. So first of all, teacher teach the modals, tense. Then every day we used to do practice. That's why I'm able to speak English.
and what about fee? How much fee did you pay?
800 rupees.
800 rupees per month.
No. 6 month course. I have purchased 6 month course only 800 rupees. But I get only 2 month live class.
Yeah, then it is okay. There is no big deal. So now, do you have any group where you practice in English?
No. This time I don't have any group.
Do you want any group? Do you want to join any group?
No. Are you join any group?
Because you don't have time.
I have I have time, but I this time I'm busy, and one after 1 2 day I'm free. I will free.
Okay, so whenever you need any group, you just tell me. I will join any group because I have so many groups.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't join over there, but I can connect anyone to anyone there, so that they can speak, they can deviate. Because there are so many topics they just take and they speak, and whatever you are mistaking, so they correct you as well. So it's good. And right now I just joined one group where there are two ladies and I am, so we just practice each one another, so where we also find one another's mistake, and by this way we just
Okay.
ask question. We just focus on asking question, that how can we ask question. And because it's easy reply, giving reply, it's really very easy, but if I talk about asking question, so it's really very difficult. We have to think
Yeah.
a lot.
Asking question is very different.
Yeah, so yeah, that is what we just focus on that. So we know the trick. How can you ask so many questions related? Even person get bored giving reply when you start asking question. If I want, so I can ask so many questions related any topic. So we have to find the question related his reply. Suppose I asked you, okay, so who goes to market from your family? Do you
You
do you
ask
go,
me?
do you go to market or not?
Yeah, I go market.
So when do you go to market?
When you ask when did you market?
I asked, do you go to market?
Yes, I go to market.
So when do you go to market?
I go to market in the evening.
Okay, in the evening. With whom do you go to market?
I go to market whenever I'm free. I go market alone, and if I free my husband, so I go market with my husband.
So how do you go to market?
I go to
On
market with bike
by
by
bike.
bike.
How far is the market from your place?
Market is far, maybe 1 to 2 kilometers.
How much time do you spend in the market? You know, you get
If I
bored giving reply. You get bored giving reply. I'm so I'm not going to ask so many questions, but yeah, this is way. If person has a skill to ask question, it's mean that person seems to be very fluent in English. Because if you know how to ask question, so people gonna mad at you. They just think that yeah, your English is really very great because you can make anyone feel bored asking so
yeah
many questions again and again. You can get so many information about the person. So we have to learn this like skill because people can speak on any topic. People reply. If suppose I said, okay, what is your qualification? You just tell that my qualification this and that. So yeah, giving reply it's not a big deal. But if I talk about asking question, so I must say that everyone should work on asking question whenever
yeah.
suppose
So
you don't have group, you don't have time, so whenever you get time, so okay, you just think, okay, so Gyanan, at what time did you get up in the morning? Today I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. What did you do after that? Ask question by yourself and reply yourself, so that we get habit to ask. Suppose we can ask so many questions like that. I'm not going to make the video long, that is why. And that, otherwise I can ask so many questions. how
so
how many holiday does your husband get in a week?
mm, only Sunday.
Only Sunday. So
Yeah.
don't you go like weekend? Do you go? Don't you go out like to have
I go
food?
I go
Hmm?
I go outside only Sunday.
Only Sunday. So okay, you told me what is your like native language? Which language do you speak? Hindi or what?
My native language is Hindi, and this time I'm learning English. And here I'm living in Hyderabad, so here Telugu language is compulsory.
It's really very difficult to understand people. So
Yeah,
how do you connect with them? How do you connect them with them because they don't understand Hindi, mostly. So
but
what do you
uh,
do?
but uh, but they are most of person know Hindi language, so I connect very easily with Hindi language.
Okay, so most of them they know about Hindi.
Yeah.
So it is really very good. You can, if I get chance to live there where people don't know Hindi, so I always speak in English because people never gonna judge me because they here if you speak in English, so people say that okay, you just make this type of sentences. How can you make? So here people can judge, but there people definitely they are not going to judge. They just think okay, he's like his English is great. So whenever you just get any
Okay.
get chance to talk, so you just talk in English. Yeah.
Okay. And here all person is very intelligent. Some person able to speak English language.
Mostly, even I get so many comments. Uh, Most of the comment I get from Hyderabad, Karnataka, and like this type of country, state. So it's really, really great. So what is famous for Hyderabad? Is there any big temple and what?
Charminar, Birla Mandir. Charminar is very famous, and Ramoji Film City.
Charminar. So have you been there?
Yeah, I have visited Charminar, Birla Mandir.
So what is there for? What is famous for Charminar?
Only there is famous only Minar and market.
Okay. So the it's mean foreigner also come over there.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you get opportunity to talk to them whenever you get any foreigner. You just try to speak them that okay because it's really very great.
Okay. So I have a question. When did you think I have to learn English?
Yeah, it was my dream. I never thought that okay this is my subject so I have to work on that. No, it was my dream to speak English in English. So that is why even I didn't work on my other subject. But this work on this subject I have worked a lot. I was fascinated about speaking English. So that time I didn't have anything to learn, that I was thinking from where I learned this language. So one of my friend had a grammar book. He was not interested in learning English, so he gave me his book, and through that book I completed my tenses and some basic words, and then I started my English journey. And even during my English journey, I have give up so many times that okay, let it be. I'm not going to become a fluent in English, and English is not gonna help me. So I have given so many times. But since I got this mobile and I again started my English journey, so yeah, it has been I think 2 years. I have been learning English through my this like social media. Then I created YouTube channel. Then earlier I used to practice by myself, and since I started YouTube channel, so I started getting so many people. And by this way I must say that uh, like in like 6 months and 5 months I have improved a lot. Otherwise earlier I just worked like on tenses and again forget, again learn, again forget, again learn, because I was not speaking that time. So until you speak, no matter how much you are learning from any platform and book, so we have to speak every day. So
But this
it's
time you are able to speak fluently English.
yeah, I don't think so, but okay, people say this, so okay, I can believe. Yeah, I try my level best to speak whatever I understand. Suppose you are saying something, so I just try to understand, and as per the question I try to reply. So yeah, it is, English is not a big deal. If you are able to
Yeah.
understand people, and if you are able to describe yourself, that is what this is English. Don't think a lot that okay, English is really really big, I have to learn idiom phrases. No, it will come up, it will come automatically. When you start speaking, everything will come to you. So we have to just keep on working on this language. We don't feel bored. So whenever suppose people say that I don't have a time, so okay, if you don't have a time, you can think in English. And after taking dinner, you go to bed and you just think in English that what you did today and what will you do tomorrow. And wherever you are, you just describe that what is going around you. You just describe. So by this way, people just create environment for their self. I have also done this. I created this environment for myself whenever I get time. So I started listening anything. If I'm feeling bored, so I started listening anything. Suppose I feel bored listening anything, so I start watching cartoon. And by this ways, so we have so many platform to learn English. And if you are totally bored, so you can watch any movie in English. So what? By this
So
way, you
all
are
time you are learning English.
no. I just take time 1 hour for me every day, and that is not my schedule. Whenever I get time, so I take 2 hours, 3 hours like that. And I believe that if you learn, if you take time to so much time for yourself and you just learn and you don't speak, so it will not work for me. So I just totally focus on my speaking part. So I prefer to talk to people. As if I'm getting people, so I just talk to them, I just give my 100% with them. Because rather than learning so many grammars rule from the YouTube, it's better you talk to people. You just, because here your mind works for you and your tongue twist work for you. So this is what that thing will that thing will make you like perfect, fluent in English. Otherwise, you are learning idioms, phrases, so those will not work for you. So after learning, you can use those things here. So by this way, people are becoming fluent in English.
My mobile have hang.
Okay, ma'am. I think the video has become 24 minutes. So may I
if
may
I
I
if I talk if I talk continue, so my eyes is pain.
Yeah, it's happened. Yeah. So
Okay,
ma'am,
so we will connect again. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Whenever you get time, you just inform me. We can talk on audio call. There is no issue.
Okay, okay, because I cannot talk बहुत देर तक, क्योंकि आई में पेन होने लगता है.
Okay, 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 ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.